you are again?
My name is Andrew Appleby.
Okay, and you said that one of the biggest problems that you're having here at Jimbo Automotive is kind of getting the internet processing protocol, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you two are?
Robert Glad.
And?
Dan.
And you concur with that? That's pretty much the process. All right, so guess what, everyone? These are the internet coordinators, and those are the directors. All right, now just want to make sure everybody understands. Here's the process protocol. Again, the number one function of the internet sales managers is what the title that we're giving you is first and foremost to do product presentation, demo drive, and delivery. Again, is to perpetuate the sale once the prospect comes into the dealership. However, when you are not doing a product presentation, demo drive, or delivery, Jesse, what are they supposed to be doing?
Being a coordinator.
Making phone calls.
Okay, so let me make sure that we're 100%. I don't want you in the showroom at all, except when you're doing a product presentation, demo drive, and delivery. And respectfully, this is, if you guys didn't know, it's not a problem. But Jim thought that you guys were making all the phone calls. Me and the owner were under the impression for the last 3 weeks you guys were pounding the phones. So it's not your fault. I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm doing the part 2 of the training. You know what I mean? But I just want to let you know that before this internet department came to be, in most stores, before they had the appointment setters and the phone call gurus or gurettes or whatever, is that the salesperson used to have to do that. They used to have to pound the phones, get an appointment, do the product presentation, demo drive, spot the vehicle, chase tips, whatever you got to do in special finance, go back to making phone calls. So just because they're here doesn't mean anything. Matter of fact, ladies, this is going to be totally respectful. I pretend they don't exist. Yeah, I would pretend they don't exist. Now think about this. Why? Because if they didn't exist, you guys have over 700 leads right now. With 700 leads, guess what you could do? Pound the phones. Make as many friggin' appointments you can yourself. Get them to show up, spot them, and make money. On top of that, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're missing somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, think logically. If you guys pound the phones, pound the shit out of the phones, make as many phone calls. Do you ever see Hungry Hungry Hippo? The friggin' marbles? That's you. Just no disrespect, but that's what you want to do. Get as many marbles as you possibly can. Those are your appointments and your spots. And on top of that, think about it, when they're making appointments for you, who's supposed to get them? They should be going to the internet director. Jess, am I correct? Okay, and she should be round robin them. And again, you guys are not going to, if the schedule should be that you guys do not have off on the same day. That does not make sense. Okay, good. So then there's going to be a time during the week, because everybody should be here on Saturday, right or wrong? So then again, and nobody should be off on Monday, right? So you're really thinking about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be the days off. Unless you're blessed and they give you a Friday off. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But my point being is that that's what's going to happen. Only Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you could count on at least one person being off. So if think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If 9 people are slamming the damn phones, making appointments, you guys should be busier than hell. Right or wrong? Really busy. Well, what happens if the ladies are making all the phone calls? What do I do then? If they start at the top and work from the freshest to oldest, I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Where are you going to start? You got it. You didn't need the other 2 guesses. Exactly. So you're going to start from the oldest. You're gonna start from the oldest and go to the freshest. Now, what should also happen, let's do this logically, if Jesse or Kim, finds out that one of the coordinators is sick today, it's their day off, it's their shift off, they don't come in yet. Instead of letting the leads ferment and sit there and just marinate, what you need to be able to do, like on Saturday, right? What you need to be able to do is delegate one of the ISMs, hey, listen, Amanda's not here, get in Amanda's file or whatever. One of the other coordinators, she doesn't come in until 4. Oh, she's off on Saturday. So when you're not doing a product presentation, demo drive, delivery, you have an infinite amount of leads that you can engage and try to make something happen. Does that make more sense? Okay, now let's go through that, because I'm videotaping this because this is proof. This is better than blood writing right here, right? Signing in blood. I got you on video. So what do you think about that? So you're going to do that, right? You're going to do. So when there's there's nobody in the showroom floor that you're dealing with, you're going to be going to, hey Kim, hey Jess, whose file should I be diving into, right? Cool. You two gentlemen?
If I'm not showing a car or selling or delivering a car, I'll be on the phones.
Yes. But let's make sure that we're on the same page. You could. I'm not saying pound like just random stuff. I'm talking about the internet. Okay. What's going to happen is all the leads are going to be round robin to the ladies. Okay. They're going to get round robin to them. You guys will not ever have any fresh leads come to you. It doesn't need to be, because every one of you guys should have manager access in iMagic. So again, all you need, and you like the director. You ever see that movie with Tommy Lee Jones, The Fugitive? I love that movie. Remember the part when he goes over the waterfall? And he gets his little director thing on. He's like, okay, I want a chopper in the sky. I want a roadblock. I want divers in the water. Nobody goes home without the body, right? He's directing shit. That's what I need Jess and Kim to do. I need them to direct stuff. I need you to be like, I need you in her file. And again, no, seriously, they've got to be on the pulse of things and utilize the human resources. Again, this is like real business. This is not, snow cones, right? So you will remember me, ladies. All right, so again, you want to be able to use your assets in the right place where they're going to be the most, effective. For example, anybody know what the prime time is to reach somebody on the phones?
Between 6 and 8, right?
Yes, between 6 and 8 p.m. So if you guys are here, and I'm assuming at least half of the coordinators are not going to be here during that time, right? So do we leave 50% or even if it's only 60% of our database just lingering until the next day till somebody shows up? Hell no. That is the best time for you to try to, pound the phones and get somebody on the phone. Now, if I were you three, the way I would work the system, seriously, is this. I would literally try my hardest to make as many phone calls as I can and make as many appointments as I can, because the whole benefit of being in this department is that they're going to be feeding the hell out of you ups. Now, I don't know if you know the NADA statistics. I do. As per NADA 2011 data, you're looking at about an 18 to 20% closing ratio on the floor. I don't know what your showroom is, but it sure the hell is not 50%. Am I right or wrong? Okay, that means, ladies, if 500 people walk into this dealership, statistically, only about 100 people are going to buy cars. 400 people walk out and don't buy a car from here that month. However, on the internet, once they make the appointment on it, roughly between 42 and 50% of those people are going to actually buy a vehicle when they come in. Do you see the difference? The hardest part, you hit it on the head, was getting a body on the phone. The hardest part is doing what they're doing, to be honest with you. The hardest part is for you pounding the friggin' phone, because you only have about an 11 to 14% connection ratio on the phones. So they're handling the heavy work while you are doing product presentation, demo drive, and delivery. Instead of you stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, when you stop to sell the vehicle, they're continuing to keep the leads going and filtering through them. So if you work the pay plan and you work the system, you won't have much time other than to just deliver friggin' cars. But if you do, there's one other thing I want you guys to do. When you're not doing a product presentation, demo drive, delivery, you should be in the internet department. By the way, ladies, Jess, I'm not saying at their desk on the showroom floor. I want them in the internet department making those phone calls. Because why? Because if they turn and have a problem, if they have a problem with an objection, an obstacle, a question, a what the heck, was that, they're going to instantly TO to you all, okay? Now, Jesse could damn sure handle a TO, right? Okay, Kim, how about you? A little bit?
Shut up.
Okay, I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. But what I'm saying is that realistically, what if one of them are not in at the moment? Seriously. Again, there's a lot of people in here. When the leads start pouring in, there's going to be TO opportunities. And ladies, what I'm going to teach you is that there's nothing wrong with that. Work your pay plan. Think about it. If I had your pay plan, which I know what it is because I created it, right? What would happen? I would turn around and TO to them. Why? Because if they make the appointment, guess what? You get the money. Just like if I was your sales manager on the floor and you go through the road to the sale that's right there, the 8-step, road to the sale, whatever the hell you guys use here, and you can't get the commitment, what happens? You TO, right? If I'm your TO manager, if I'm the sales manager, I'm the desk manager, if I'm anybody in here that's above in the food chain, if I spot the car, do you get half commission? Oh, hell no, there'd be a riot up in here. You get the full commission, right? Same thing for you, so I'm not telling you anything wrong. There's no pride in keeping it like a little pit bull, or what I mean? Just let it go. They get paid a lot of money to turn around and sell the vehicles. So if I were you, I would work the pay plan. There's a difference of just brooming stuff. Brooming is just basically just I don't know, just you handle it. I'm talking about work it vigorously. If you can't, get rid of it. If you try to imagine if you TO'd 1, 2, 3, and Jesse 4, and you're pounding the phones, you've got 4 opportunities working right there instead of just 1. Does that make sense? And go back to preschool, 4 is better than 1 all day long when it comes to money. Questions? I clearly drew that in. You guys got me on it. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I think Kim gets it.
Okay, good.